Alrighty, everybody, we are back out in the garage again. We have made some more progress on the Civic off camera, but we got a whole lot more to do. As you can see here, we have a pretty big to-do list. I don't expect to get it all done, but we'll try to get as much done as we can, and then take it from there. So I'll bring you up to speed real quick with what's going on, and we'll go from there. So we have one of the coilovers to do, which I'll show you guys that here when we do it. We have one side done, and then if I come over here, we did get the front bumper of the car off. We got the old intercooler off. It's laying on the ground over here. As you can see, both the piping comes out of one side. It was one I had left over, so I was able to reuse it. Not going to work for this application. I do have another one to throw on. We have to do some stuff on this side. This is the suspension we still have to do. But we have gotten the rear motor mount. All the bolts are in that now. The shift linkage is on. Let's see, what else have we gotten done? We've cleaned up a little bit, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff inside the bay that just needed to get done before I forgot. We have also gotten this side of the suspension done, all back together. I've measured out the coilovers. They're pretty close to this. They should be about the same, if not identical heights, so hopefully nothing changed too much when I put it in. So yeah, let's get started and see what we can't tackle. Alrighty, so here we are on the driver's side front end. We are going to hopefully separate the fork from the strut, and then take the top two bolts off the strut, and then get the strut out, lower the new strut in, hopefully jack this spindle and everything up together so it'll slide together, tighten it all up, and then drop it down, ball joint off, axle in. Well, let's see if it goes as smooth as the theory. right, now that we have the driver's side coilover in and everything back together, I even made sure to tighten the nut and stake it. So that's good. Now we are going to cut off our stock injector clips. And then once those are off, we are going to get ready to solder on the new ones. Here are the new pigtails from Fuel Injector Clinic. And from what I've heard, it doesn't necessarily matter the direction in which you wire them. There is, two wires, one being a black and yellow, which is across all of them. From what I understand, that is actually the positive. Kind of makes sense according to how the stock injectors would plug into. So that's how I'm gonna wire them. Should be fine either way. So now we're gonna set the GoPro up, cut the stock ones off, solder the new ones on, and then plug them in, and then probably go underneath the car, throw the oil filter on, run the wire for the oil pressure gauge, bleed the clutch, and go from there. Take it, cross a few more things off the list. So let's get cracking. So now we are going to use my cheap little vacuum bleeder here and bleed the clutch. So let me top the fluid off, and we'll go from there. See if we can't get this bled right up without any issues. Alrighty, now that that's done, we're gonna set the radiator down in here. Fan is still on it and everything, so should be a nice swift drop it down like that. Make sure both sides are down in there they belong. Like so. And we're done with part of it at least. So now just got to put this guy back in place. The 10 mil that I left all the way over here. Bam, radiator is in. I don't know where my upper coolant hose is. I'll have to locate wherever I put that at some point. Not sure how, but apparently I mislocated it. Apparently these pliers aren't big enough. Awkward. Guess we'll go with these. So which hoses do I want where here? I think I want to go something like that. Can't see. Oh, my clamp half fell off, I think. There we go. Okay. Lower coolant hose is on. We got overflow. Wait. Overflows in. Ooh, never mind, we did need to plug that in first. Fan control. Overflow. Do need to locate my upper coolant hose. I'm not sure where that got left. We'll have to find that. That's one more thing off the list. Let's push this GoPro over somewhere and see if we can't set it somewhere to see that clutch move. You know? Actually, let's not worry about it. So from here, we'll catch up with the list and take it from there. Alrighty, so now we're gonna grab the fluids for the transmission. I just broke the drain plug free, and we'll back that all the way out for the fill plug, and we will top this off with some fluids. Okay. So what we're putting in here is a combination of half 10W30, I believe it is. Check that in a second. And Pennzoil Synchro Mesh. I've used GM Synchro Mesh or the AC Delco in the past, and it's been okay with me. Trying something a little different this time around. So, quarter this, bottoms up. And then, like I said, just some 10W30. Alright, so now we're going to just quickly top off the engine oil. I have some 5W30, it's conventional break-in oil, so if you guys are interested, I don't know, I've heard good things about it, so we're going to give it a shot. This is my first time pouring oil down into the fresh motor. So yeah, here's where we left off with the list. As you can see, we are definitely not done, but getting there. Alrighty everybody, that's gonna be it for today. I was gonna do the Honda install, but I have to do a PWM boost controller as well as a VTEC install. So what I'm gonna do is do that all in one separate video. I think it's enough for one. So yeah, until next time, I will catch everyone later. Hope everyone enjoyed. Peace.